Hey, you. All right. Hey, welcome back. We're still playing around with this 1972 Datsun 510. Long story short, she runs and she starts finally. Grade A. Took me a while to get her started and going because we were having some issues with the starting part of it. It was backfiring and not keeping a consistent idle. It was actually dying down and backfiring from the carb. So we did a couple of troubleshooting. It took me a couple of weeks to figure it out, but I figured it out. So as for the other little things that I did to her, I consider that more like a maintenance now, since now I won't have to go back to that on the whatever specific things that I did. So like clean the fuse box. They were very all tarnished, how brass gets, very tarnished and non-conductive. So I cleaned that with a little wire wheel with my Dremel, and they all came out pretty clean. I could go a little more into it and give it a little polish, but we'll leave it like that for now. So our main concern was starting the car, and she does start. No, it wasn't that. This wasn't the issue. We also have all the new fuses in there, all brand new, and with the right ampage on them. We cleaned all the as many terminals as we could from the plastic pieces. We dismantled them, and we took the brass spades off them and cleaned them up with the wire wheel, so they all work. What else? This is a battery. Battery's okay. You have it for starting instead of me taking it out of the truck over there, or my car. So we're messing around with this battery that came out of the Camry, and yeah, she's okay, but I think we may have to charge her and have her running more and more, I think. Anyway, so we already changed the fuel pump. The fuel pump's brand new. Let me go a little faster here, by the way, folks. Trying to make this video shorter. Fuel pump is brand new. The line in the gas tank is brand new, done by my father, all the way straight down. The filter is brand new. All the wires are brand new. The spark plugs are brand new. We cleaned out the spark plugs and gapped them the correct gapping. What else? We played around with the timing quite a bit, but that wasn't the issue. We did top dead center, 10 degrees, 15, 20. I kind of like the 15, but I think that's a little too advanced, so we kept it at 10. We played around with the distributor's plate, adjusting plate down there. Down here, this one. This plate. And we adjusted it so we see that it was running smoothing out instead of having that rough idle. And she actually smoothed out quite a bit. We cleaned the head inside, no dismantling, just plain simple cleaning, just a rag and some cleaner, and went to town all around the head, nook and cranny. And yeah, after we were done with that, we were rotating the engine again to see all the valves are moving up and down, making sure there was nothing suspicious, nothing out of the ordinary. So we were doing just a basic visual maintenance, inspection. So everything was all free, no gunk, no damages, no nothing at all, no pieces missing. Everything was flowing smoothly like clockwork, like a good old German Kugel clock. So yeah, everything was moving all nice and smooth. So after that, I started pouring a little of Marvel Mystery Oil on top of each valve and into as many areas that I could think of in there. Closed the valve cover and have the car started. That should be able to lubricate the entire engine and the valves in there as the engine was running. So I think it's pretty good in there. We don't have no issues of a stuck valve. We got antifreeze in here mixed with a little water, because I did drain the water a bit when I removed the intake. So what else? We changed the rotor in here. Well, we cleaned the rotor and the cap with the same method as the fuse box over there. We changed the points, thinking it was a point electrical issue, which it was. I don't think it was, but we still have the old points. They weren't that bad. You can see that the brass is nice and shiny. I cleaned the entire distributor inside. I dismantled it, so everything's been gone through. I got a video of that. Kind of angle is in the best quality, but my camera work is not the best quality in this. But you lost your ball again. Okay, so like I was saying, go get the ball. So I was saying, yeah, we have the cap. It's old, but it's better than the one that it had. The rotor is still good. We cleaned them out pretty nice. We cleaned the whole distributor inside. I dismantled that in pieces. Pretty nice. What else? We made sure the timing was correct. The 3 points of timing was on the distributor. If it was pointing to number 1, the harmonic balancer where it was pointing, and we also got the cam gear that has a little marking on the wall and on the cam gear itself. It's supposed to align with each other, so it's pretty good. So we're all a-okay. Everything marks out. Everything checks out pretty fine. So my concern that it wasn't starting was maybe it was like a vacuum or something, or timing. So now I think we're pretty good. The only leak we have is the exhaust that's throwing out the carbon and staining the whole engine block on the side, which I have to touch up a bit. But she does start and run. It does have a squirt of gas in there, as you can see. Oh, now you can't. Let's see if I can hold it with. Okay, like that. Two big squirts. Nice. We have the electrical choke connected. It does work. It does spark. I gotta also tape this. This does have electric on here. Burned a little bit the sleeve a bit, but not that bad. Not that bad, not that bad. Might as well tape that now. We put a new an old coil back, new ballast resistor, and we cleaned all the terminals, so everything should be a-okay. Everything's working. Took me a long time to post a video, but we get things done. So this is it. This is the engine. She does start, she does run. All right, without further ado, we're gonna be starting this car in 1 second. So you get to hear before and after. So yeah, she starts well. I love it. I like it. I was excited the first time it started. Now there's the battery over here. Negative over there. Okay. Negative, negative. It's a bit cold today. Hands are cold. Like good weather to be working, but come on, mama. I can't be underneath here when it starts. And this girl. Alright. Got a good camera angle. Alright, you're good. Got a good battery power. Everything's connected. Nothing on the fan. Keep repeating that over and over. Just to be safe than sorry. Alright. Let me start it. Hasn't been started since the last time we started. That was what am I gonna say? a week ago. So now I'm gonna start her right now. Ready? Aim. Before and after. So this is after. What do you think? Let me get you a better camera angle there. Gotta adjust it a little more, but for now, since it's cold, I think that's pretty good to be like a little higher than usual. Sounds pretty good. Just waiting for her to warm up till I give her a tap of the gas, rev her a little bit, so the idle should drop. She's not smoking, that's for sure. I think there's potential in this car. The car hasn't been started since '93. Was maintained by the previous owner, the original owner, that we have a book on her, a little booklet that he wrote each mileage, and he stopped around 93 and 94, and the previous gentleman gave it to his friend, and his friend stored it for him, and I guess it sat. Just warming up nicely. far so good. This doesn't have an exhaust pipe because again it has a leak, so you won't be able to hear anything. You see the smoke, but it's basically cold. Yep, that's where she is right now. Now we're gonna shut her off and start her back up to see how fast she starts. Okay, let her rest for 1 second. So that's what it is. That's what you're seeing. The car starts. She's alive, folks. She's alive. Now we go on to the next step and maintain her some more. Give her a couple of details to clean her out a little bit better. And yeah, she should be good to go as a daily. Definitely a daily. I have had this real suspicion that this car could drive every day. Because the way she reacted and started, she's something. Very something. It's like her spirit never died. Ready? 1, 2. I didn't even touch the gas. There you go, folks. You wanted her started? Well, you got her. Very quiet, very smooth. Look at that. Basically like 2 turns, basically. Alright, I think we could shut her off. Turn her on in 3, 2, 1. Three, two, one. 3, 2, 1. I think she's good. I think she's gonna die like that then. She's definitely gonna die. Ooh, it's cold. Alright. Pretty good, pretty good. So now I could connect the cable back on here again. Connect them onto the throttle here. And put this spring located more towards the first bolt over here, the inner bolt on the intake, and that should be able to set up everything to completion. I just gotta adjust the butterfly here, how open or how close I want this. Right now she's a little on the tight side. They're open. So yeah, that's it. For all the people that wanted to see the video of this car running, there you go. All good. New carburetor fits perfect. It had to do some little modification, light modification to her, but overall it's a good investment to start fresh and clean and brand new. Sure, it's not the original, you know, carburetor. Sure, it's not a Weber, but it does the job. You know, you just got to maintain it. That's all there is, and it will get you from point A to point B. So, and she looks clean, so that's all that matters. More updating, and yeah, stay tuned, because this is it, folks. This is it. This is a promising car that looks like it could run as a daily drive, just like my Corolla. She was also abandoned too, and we got her running every day. You know, may treat her a little bit hard at times, but I like her. I like her. She performs well. I gotta really update her. So these two cars are basically the same. They've been off for a while, you know, so they really need to be driven, especially this one now, since now she runs and moves it within her own power. So now we could go on to the next few steps, like my father talked about. He's going to be maintaining this car and keeping it running and alive. So will I. Old sticker. Let me just record some of these stickers. Again, she's a very good car. Very solid. Just gotta maintain her. Anything over here? Alright, so that's it. We are done. Done and done. Car starts and runs. And yeah, it was an exciting day that day. You know, even though it was frozen solid, but it was exciting. So all right, I guess I'm done here. There's not much to do here. Go always play around with this car a little more, but I think I'm gonna jump into my Corolla at the moment, because she does need a little assistance. So I'm gonna be playing with her for a little bit for today, and maybe clean out a garage that I left a mess, and maybe clean this bus out, you know, because it's very messy. So let's see. Yeah, I got the camera angle on the engine. All right, so yeah, I think we're done here for today. I have her started and running. So you know, you got these little issues which we troubleshoot, but overall everything that I troubleshoot I shouldn't worry about anymore, since everything looked okay. Everything looked like nothing was wrong with it. So we just did like maintenance, cleaning and maintenance and inspection. So right now that's it. We're done. Getting the hell out of here. All right, last time we're gonna start it. And 3, 2, 1. See ya.